Welcome back to the channel. Now, my screen is a little bit foggy because my phone's a little bit broken on the side where it's facing me, but I will fix it soon. At any rate, when it comes to trauma that we experience from those who have either raised us or been around us, friends, family, it's very important to identify that part of yourself that's experienced that trauma and work on yourself in that part, at the very least. We don't want to pass trauma on to other people because we experienced it. Now, this is what happens most of the time when we treat others badly, when we hurt their feelings, when we say things too harsh, or even do things too harsh, or like assault somebody. It's a lot of the time it's because we've been treated in that way before. So it's very important to stop the trauma after we've experienced it and not pass it on. It's kind of a generational curse. It's really hard to circumvent a lot of the time. And especially if your environment is continually traumatic, it's really hard to circumvent. At the same time, we have to do our best. We have to try. We have to come to understand ourselves in a way that no matter how angry we are at somebody or how we view somebody else, we have to restrain ourselves. Our reaction has to be restrained, because the reactions that we brought up in either people in our past or our parents or peers brought up in us are oftentimes inappropriate, because we're trying to pass that pain on rather than assess the actual situation that we're encountering in the moment. Fear is a very big factor in trauma, of course. We were afraid, and we were inflicted with the pain that comes with fear by those who are fearful before us. And then once we're inflicted with that, it's really hard to see beyond and be someone who won't do that to somebody else. It sounds like something that should be very cut and dry, but usually we don't understand how we're passing on that fear and that trauma. Usually we think, oh, this is what was done to me. I'm not going to do that to somebody else. But sometimes it can translate into something that is not the same thing, but has the same effect, whether it be emotional, mental, physical, what have you. Sometimes something that is passed to us must be tossed down, disregarded, and forgotten. Well, forgotten in the sense that it was always an option, but remembered in the sense that this is what happened, and this is the reason why I don't behave in this way. Your own personal agony is a story. How you interpret that story is your own decision. And how you pass this story on is also your own decision. You can say, I conquered this story, or I learned from this story, or you cannot realize that you pass this story along to be resolved by other people in the future because of your own actions doing the exact same thing that was done to you. At any rate, this has been a video about trauma and how we should not pass it on. And I hope all of you know what? I would love to hear your comments, concerns, and perhaps your own trauma in the comment section below on YouTube. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, and of all of you, have a wonderful day.